Hey friends, we're here in the BCE Makerspace, and we are going to use our makerspace to make a collage, just like author Melissa Sweet does in Balloons Over Broadway. Let's get started. All right, friends, we are here in the BCE Makerspace, and I'm going to make a collage, just like our author did in Balloons Over Broadway. So I just went around and collected some items from the makerspace. I have scraps of paper. I have some sequins that I had in the library, some buttons, some markers. You can collect just about anything to use for this project. If you have any googly eyes, you can collect newspaper, string, anything that you think would be good to make a collage. So I think I am actually going to make some buildings, and I'm going to take my paper strips and make a cityscape. So I have my glue stick, and I'm going to go ahead and make my cityscape. Your collage can be anything you would like it to be. It just needs to have at least 3 different materials if that's possible. You can use paper, you could use string, you can use bits of cloth, you could use just about anything you could find in the house. If you have some junk mail, you could use the junk mail. So right now, I'm just making my buildings. And I'm going to pretend, just like in the book, that I'm making a New York City skyline. Need some more glue. Once I finish putting down all of my buildings, I'm going to use my markers, and I am actually going to draw little windows on all of my buildings. So far, I've only used one element for my collage, and that is construction paper. All right, one more building. There we go. All right, now I'm going to take a black marker, and this is my second element for my collage. I'm using markers, and that counts as an element. Again, this does not have to be on paper. You could do this in a shoebox. You could do this on a large piece of cloth where you just lay out objects to make a picture. The only rule is that your objects need to make a picture. So what I would do is I would actually go through and draw all of my windows, but I'm not going to do that right now. There we go. So I have my buildings, and you know what? I would actually like some flowers down here at the bottom. So I'm going to draw some stems on my flowers, but I need a third element for my collage. Ooh, a green marker would have been nice there. So I have these flower sequin pieces, and I think those will look really nice on my flowers. Oh yeah, now we're getting a different texture, and that's going to add a lot to my collage, adding a layer that actually pops up with my flower heads. All right, flower. Can do this one. Oh, I even have some red leaves, so I could add some of those leaves on. Oh, and I have a butterfly, a sequin butterfly, so I could make a butterfly fly through my city. There we go. When the glue dries, it will dry clear, so that will work out for me. Okay, so we have our butterfly, we have our flowers. This flower's missing its head. I'm gonna use this maroon one. And then I would probably go back in and add some sequin leaves. There we go. If you have aluminum foil at your house, you could put aluminum foil for windows. You could make flowers out of aluminum foil, and that could be a really fun, sparkly thing that you could add to your collage. All right, next up, I have some tissue paper, and I'm going to take my tissue paper and crumple it up. And I'm going to add the tissue paper at the bottom to make a nice border for my flowers. I don't have any scissors, so I'm just tearing right now. So if you don't have any scissors, that's not a problem. You can just tear, and just tear very neatly like I'm doing. And I'm gonna put my flower on top of it. I would actually flatten my tissue paper out because then you can still see the flowers underneath, just like real grass. Let's see. There we go. So you can still see the flowers underneath. Oh, I like that. All right. We need a sun up top, I think. And I'm also going to take some tissue paper to show maybe a yellowish sky, the yellow and a green. And you could put that behind your buildings if you want. Blue would probably be the best to have a nice blue sky. But right now I have green, so I'll work with that. There we go. So I have a nice green sky. And then I have some yellow yarn. So I'm gonna pull some yarn off. Oh, and I might need to get scissors now, because I have a great plan for my sun. I'm gonna wrap up the string. I'm just wrapping it up on my finger. I'm gonna smush it down right there. And then I have a nice sun. There we go. So this is my collage. Oh, I have googly eyes. I can't not use googly eyes. I'm gonna make this right here a little, maybe there's a little creature hiding in the grass. There we go. So there's a little creature hiding in the grass and you can only see the eyes. So this is my collage, and Melissa Sweet, the author of Balloons Over Broadway, makes a ton of beautiful collages in the book, and I hope you get a chance to make a collage which has at least 3 materials in it, and I'm so excited to see what you make. It can be anything. It just needs to be a picture. All right, so you could do a picture of an animal, a picture of your house, a picture of your family. I can't wait to see what you create. Thanks.